Hey guys, so I got to see Sindhelp this week, and I have to say, I did not like the way that movie ended. Let's get into it. This movie is about two colleagues that get stranded in an island after a plane crash, and they pretty much have to survive. And there's power dynamics, there's hidden resentments, and just craziness that happens throughout the movie. The movie has Rachel McAdams, who plays Linda Little, this gross, awkward, loser character employee, and Dylan O'Brien, who is this tool bag of a new CEO that just took over his dad's company. So both characters are clearly flawed. One of the things that I really liked about this movie is that throughout the entire film, it has you rooting for either character at any given moment. Like, I found myself at some points rooting for Rachel McAdams' character, and then at other times I was rooting for Dylan O'Brien's character. So I really like that the movie kind of did that throughout the film. But I will say, I did have a favorite that I was rooting for. The movie was great, you guys. The movie was very entertaining. I saw it in theaters and everybody was like laughing and clapping and cheering and just had the audience very engaged. So, although I feel a certain way about the movie, I know this movie is gonna hit home for a lot of people, and a lot of people are really gonna enjoy it. So the movie was directed by Sam Raimi, who directed one of my favorite horror movies ever, Drag Me to Hell. And then he also directed Evil Dead and those movies, as well as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movie. So some of you guys may be familiar with his work. I will say one of the things that I was hoping for was to see something a little different from him. A lot of the components that I saw in Drag Me to Hell were also in this movie. So if you're not familiar with his work, you're definitely going to be at the edge of your chair and you're really going to enjoy it. But if you're familiar with his work, like, we've seen this. We've seen a lot of this before. The crazy CGI scare pops that come out, the very dramatic things, the zoomed in frame shots, and as well as like pretty much that Sam Raimi flair. I was just hoping for something a little different. So if you're not really familiar with his work, you're really going to enjoy pretty much this Sam Raimi flair that he has and he brings to his films. But you guys, overall, besides my dislike of, who won in the end, and also plus everything else that I said, I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I know people are really going to enjoy this movie, and the movie probably deserves a 4 stars. But yeah, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. You guys, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Like, come back and let me know after you watch it if your favorite character won, or if the person you were rooting for won, and let me know your thoughts. It was a fun watch. Go check it out. It's now in theaters, and stay tuned for more movie reviews.